So today we're just going to do a demonstration on, so there will be a little cooking involved here. So we'll start with the potatoes. So how you want this to look like is you want it to be able to stand up on the dish you're going to be serving it on. So for that we just take off one little nick on the bottom, one on the top, and then we cut it like that. And then we'll gently, with a small spoon, you could use a melon baller for this, we'll take a scoop out of the middle. So this will allow us to put a filling in it later. The filling for the one that I'm doing today will just be caramelized onions. You could put anything in here. You could put, something like a small prawn cooked in here. So we're just taking out this little center part. So I can show you what the finished product will look like. So we want to cook these with cumin. So just powdered cumin, not the whole seed. So we'll just dust it with a little bit of it. Then we'll toss in a little oil to coat it. This will also help it cook. Not much oil, just a little bit. You don't want these to come out like really oily. So just enough to help coat. And then you would want to lay these on a cooking pan, put them in the oven for about 20 minutes at about 165 degrees C. So that's what that would look like before you put it in the oven. Through the miracle of modern technology, we already have some that are made. So that's what your finished product will look like. See, like that. They're not like super crispy or anything because we didn't use a lot of oil. So they're still nice and easy to manage. We want to fill these with caramelized onions. So caramelized onion is basically, there's a lot of sugars inside of an onion that are locked deep in there. You've kind of got to coax those sugars out. So you need to cook it for quite a while. Because we're cooking it for such a long time, about a half an hour, 35 minutes, and just toss them around, and as soon as they start to sizzle, you want to turn the heat down quite low. You don't want them to burn, you want them just to, the sugars inside to just naturally caramelize. There's a difference in burning something. So you'll end up with something that's really deep brown color. Really sweet. Then we'll just take a little bit of our onion, and these are really soft because they've been cooking for so long. So just pop them in like that. So then you would take this, put it back on the cookie sheet, put it back in the oven, just for like 5 minutes, just until they're hot all the way through. You could do that at about 150 degrees or so. And then once you take this out of the oven, you just want to top it with a little bit of sour cream. Not a ton, just a little bit. And you can put the sour cream in a squeeze bottle and just kind of hit it like that. And I'm just going to do it with a little spoon. I'm just going to put a little spring onion on there for a little zing.